welcome back folks. Here we are, race 6 for us here. We are currently down in Skibbereen. This is our classic or derby race this week. So there's a maximum of 30 pigeons that you can send, so we have picked out 30. Obviously a task that leaves you pretty much indecisive at times, but we think we've picked obviously the best 30 that we think of. Again, just week by week you go under how pigeons operate, how they fly, how they react around the loft, and that's all we can do. That's our part done. Now it's up to the birds. To say we're 254 mile away. It is, as you can see behind me, bright blue skies. It's a northeast wind, so definitely going to be a tightener for the birds, especially in the heat. At the minute there is a bit of a breeze, not too much, but I'm not sure of gusts. Obviously it's very hard to obviously say what it's like down south, but looking online it looks lovely. But yeah, had the pigeons that were left behind, they were out flying this morning, so just have to keep them ticking over and see how we go from there. But yeah, best of luck to everyone racing today. Be back for some trapping, so stay tuned. Come on, 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 come on. Come on, 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 come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Come on, girl. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, girl. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, girl. Come on. 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 that is us, done and dusted. Skibbereen. What a disappointment from my own standard. Definitely not overwhelmed, we'll say, with how the pigeons ended up coming. As you could see, they were a bit drawn out. We had, I think, 10 or 12 pigeons before going over to the centre, and we are currently 9 adrift, which, to be honest, there's a lot of scratching my own head about it. And you know, I've lost 1 pigeon in five races, and now we're 9 down. So I'm not too sure. Obviously, look, at the end of the day, it's my responsibility to prep pigeons and get them ready for a race. And you know, Friday nights, I've always said, are big decision makers in letting you know that the pigeons are good. Obviously doing things throughout the week, flying well, appetite's good, all obviously add to that. But usually on a Friday night, when you're hampering pigeons, you feel the feather condition, you feel the weight. Usually you know the pigeons are right, which in my own perspective, I thought the pigeons handled well. They ticked boxes, whether it's a bit of luck that we lacked, I'm not quite sure. But look, I'm not going to be behind the door and give it all. It's something to do with wind or whatever. It's got nothing to do with that. There's no drag at the front, and our pigeons just weren't there, so it is what it is. But I have to give credit to Mark and Rosie. Absolutely fantastic flying from Mark, especially in this race. He took the first 3 or 4, and he finished first open as well. So that's, to be honest, this year, fantastic flying. So congratulations to Mark and Rosie. If anyone's a rope, no, I'm only joking. Like, it's just, you're back to the drawing board, and that's all there is for it. We have another week to try and obviously figure out what maybe issues there are, what I can do, and sort of move from there. And that's all there is to it. There's not really much. You grumble over it, you become quite frustrated, and you know, at the end of the day, I've always been 100% honest in whether pigeons are good enough at the time, and which they are. It's just every year we try new things, try something different, just to see if it benefits, and if it doesn't, you put a big X across it. If it does, then you work on it. So yeah, that's us. Hopefully we move forward now, and we are coming back a few miles this week. We are hopefully going to get into this place, Clonmartin, which we were supposed to be 2 weeks ago, but there was an issue with getting on the site, so we will see from there. But well done to all the winners this week. Big congratulations. It's hard to keep it going week in, week out, and you just have to keep moving. So well done, guys. And again, thanks so much for tuning in, and we will catch you next week. Take care.